Alfreda's, good morning. I know you got good news today. We're going to let you do the good news this morning.
Yes, sir, Ricky. So listen to this. 7 years ago, a college senior named Joey was skateboarding near the University of Texas when he swerved to avoid a car, and then he slammed into a ditch, and he broke his wrist. So he decided to call an Uber instead of an ambulance because he didn't have good insurance, and he was worried about the cost of the ambulance. So when the driver arrived, he helped Joey into the car and took him to the emergency room. This guy even insisted on driving him to the hospital at no charge. Then he found out that the kid had no family nearby to come help him. And see, the driver had immigrated to the United States from the Congo at age 25. And he knew what it felt like to be far away from loved ones. So Joey recalls how the driver took charge, signing him into the ER, and then sat with him from 2 o'clock to 8 p.m. Joey says that one act of kindness helped me to see the good in the world again. Having him spend the entire day with me, a complete stranger, for no reason other than the goodness of his heart, helped me to put things into perspective. And he said, that driver absolutely changed his life. And now, 7 years later, the two are still in contact and check on each other.
Nice.
So sweet.
And they still called ICE on him when he got through doing that because he's from the Congo. Low down, riding scoundrels.
Dirty dog.
Good news, not
low
the
down
bad news.
piece of boo boo.
No, sir.
Dirty dog.
No.
Yeah.
Dirty.
After all of that.
Come on.
All of that. Dirty dog.
That was the good news. So.
All right, Special K, you got the bad news this morning.
Okay, so here's some bad news. A 66-year-old Kansas City man working as a concert usher at the T-Mobile Center was ruthlessly attacked by a teenager who was asked to change seats during a recent NBA YoungBoy concert. The elderly worker was thrown to the ground as concert goers watched the disturbing assault go down right in front of him. The worker's name is Thomas Schlange. He was working the concert last Sunday night when he asked the teen to move because he wasn't sitting in the right seat. So fans recorded footage which shows the teen throwing the elderly man into a row of seats and unleashing a barrage of punches onto the other worker. Yeah. Are y'all surprised? Really?
No.
Oh, my God.
The disoriented usher then tried to get to his feet, but the teen stood over him. The man raised an arm to defend himself, but the teen reportedly slapped it aside and delivered another series of violent punches to the 66-year-old victim's head before one Good Samaritan stopped the attack. Now, police arrested the teen after the violent outburst on Sunday night, but he was later released to his parents while authorities continued to investigate. The man, I would have took my own kid to jail. The man was hospitalized with non-life-threatening injuries. He had already suffered glaucoma, and one of his eyes may suffer more damage. I promise you, I would have took my own son to jail.
Absolutely.
And I would have took his ass to jail.
Disgusting.
I would have took his ass to jail.
Yeah.
And let him sit there.
Yeah,
I
these young kids, man, can't control their emotions. They have no kind of conflict resolution.
no kind of
skills.
respect.
No respect.
This man was old enough to be his grandfather. How can you beat up somebody?
They don't
that
care.
could have been your granddaddy.
Emotional.
And then
If you hit an old person, you should sit in jail
for a long time.
for as long as
So a senior
whatever.
citizen or a kid, you should sit in jail. Absolutely. Something wrong with this. What generation they supposed to be?
That's probably Gen Z.
Gen Z.
That was probably
Gen Z.
Gen
Oh,
Zs.
my
But
God.
then when the man is laying on the floor, that's when you say, okay, I got him. And you keep it moving. You don't continue to push
Don't raise
it.
your hand at a senior citizen. You just don't do that.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
All right, Brent, what you got in the what the hell news?
Well,
Unless it's an old
Ricky,
trouble.
a South Carolina teaching assistant by the name of Alexander Paul Robinson Lewis was arrested after allegedly using a can of spray that mimics the smell of poop. Yes, poop, throughout the high school, causing about $55,000 in damage and leading to many of the students requiring medical attention. Authorities from the sheriff's office announced the arrest after apprehending the 32-year-old last Saturday. This happened at West Florence High School in Florence, South Carolina. The assistant teacher is accused of spraying the foul odor on several days over the course of a few weeks.
For what,
The
though?
teacher was charged with disturbing schools and malicious injury to property. Now, several students who were affected by the spray required medical attention for respiratory issues. Due to the sprayings, the high school's air conditioning system was damaged and had to be inspected, and this all cost the school more than $55,000. I just want to
somebody
know
do
why.
that.
I don't know if
Practical
y'all ever
joking.
smelled that poop spray, but it's
It's worse.
man, it's toxic.
Yeah.
This is a teacher?
Yeah, practical joking,
Well, she
man.
probably was sick on. I thought it was cute, honey. I think that's nice.
Yeah, you go into the AC intake and spray it over the whole school.
That's horrible.
Y'all ever went to a club and somebody sprayed some mace?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, get out of your eyes.
Yeah, that remind me of a Top Flight, Alabama State in Montgomery, boy. You go to Top Flight, boy, a fight break out in there, they spray that doggone spray.
Shout out to Squirrel.
Yeah,
Everybody in Montgomery know about Squirrel.
you saw on
Y'all
Run
know
Top
Squirrel?
Flight.
I was
You
there
do
years
shows
ago.
out there?
I was there years
Yeah,
ago.
I did a show there one time. That's the only time somebody threw a chair at me on stage. It was a drug dealer was sitting out there, with this girl, flying, man, I got money. So I started roasting his outfit. He had on all them little thin ass necklaces. And I said, one of them necklaces come out the bathtub, stop him. His girl started laughing.
And that was it.
He started throwing chairs, man. That was the end of the show. I got my money.
Legendary.
I had to get a police escort to Birmingham.